this video I'm going to tell you the exact thing that made me be good at selling. And I'm going to talk to you about a story when I managed to get a meeting with someone that works and has partnership with the government of China and the government of the United Arab Emirates. I'm going to explain you how, being 25 years old, that person went to China the same day just to talk to the government because of me, because what I told him. How it happened. We have a person in common, and to that person I'm doing right now here in the videos. I'm trying to teach him, to help him to make business, to grow, to make money, and then so when he have a family, then he have the money, he have everything to take care of that family. Well, and that person in return, he told me, look, I know this guy that is working with the government, and I think that if you talk to him like you are talking to me, he's going to want to work with you. And we have a business idea. Of course, I'm not going to explain it to you, but right now I'm going to tell you how do I pull it to be in the position I'm right now. And at first they see that me and my partner, we are in our 20s, we are normal people, we talk normal, we dress normal, you know what I mean, right? And they are in the 40s, so they think this is kids. Who is this guy and why my friend, the other guy, told me to meet with these people? So they start asking, because it's obvious, you don't know me. And they start asking, what do you do? What do you think about blah, blah, blah. Plenty of things. What do you have to do in that position? Because they are trying to figure out what do you want from me. So you listen to the questions they do and you answer. Of course, you answer, being honest. But when you see the questions they're doing, you know what they want to know. So you try to find something in common. In our conversation, something in common was that person lived in Germany. And I know some German people, we love Germany, it's a really good country. So we started like there, cracking. And at some point we started giving him points of view from Germany that will make his business and the business that he has with the UAE government and with the China government to explode. And they weren't thinking about it. And at some point, when you click on that point that he is not thinking on, and you told him half an hour of meeting, this guy is going to think, how is this person telling me how to do what I do when I've been years and this guy has been 20 minutes just listen to the questions? It's impossible. You are not right. So they start arguing, but not arguing like that. It's like trying to be the person that has the reason. And you have to allow them to do that. But ask them. Then you don't have to fight, just ask them. Let's say, for example, you want to cross from one country to another, and that person is telling you that he's going to do it with boat because it's better than plane. And then you start, instead of saying, no, but the plane is better because of blah, 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 and it's going to burn quick. You ask them, in which one do you think you are going to spend less time? In which one you can get some internet to work? Which one do you think is safer? And you start. And at some point, when they are going to answer you, they are going to start thinking, fuck. You know, he's giving you the reasons by replying your answers. It's crazy, but it works like that. Well, at some point, okay, when we started talking, we got deep in what do we do for a living. So we explained, but we explained briefly. Why? Because you have to make them curious about it. And if, for example, I ask you, oh wow, it's so interesting what you do. Do you think I could work with you? You tell them no. Or you say, yeah, could be, whatever. By the way, your shoes, where did you buy them? Because they look so good. Of course, it's an example, but change the topic of the conversation. Why? Because they're going to think, why is this guy changing me the topic when I'm asking you to work with him, which means to make him money. And then they are going to come back to you and ask them again in the same conversation. Yeah, but what we were talking before, how can we work together? Because, you know, I think it's so interesting what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I don't know, you know, because I don't like to mix things. We are not here to talking about that, blah, blah, blah. And at some point, they know, okay, this guy doesn't need me. They understand that. This guy doesn't need me. This guy has good ideas. Maybe I have to listen to him because I'm here trying to selling him, and the first thing he told me, I don't want to buy you, I don't want to sell you. I just want to help you because it will happen. And one thing I like to do as well, and I saw that works 100% of the times, is when you say what you are doing, say it in a negative way. Why? Because they are going to be thinking, okay, for example, I do the trading with algorithms, you know that. I can say, yeah, well, I do trading with algorithms, you know, it's crazy, but for example, in here, because of the regulation, you cannot do it. So it's kind of hard. For example, it happens as well in US, in blah, blah, blah. And it's hard because we have people that wants to put millions on, but they are from US and they are seeing like how every day we do money with algorithm and they cannot put money. So it's a good business, but you know, it's kind of hard sometimes. So what you're focusing on is that you cannot work with plenty of the people of the world, and it's your problem. But what they are listening to is that you are making money every single day. So you are not being like, oh, I'm the good, I'm the best, you know? You are not saying, oh yes, I make money every single day. No, you are saying, I wish it was better because I could sell to everyone in the world, but they are not happy because I'm making money every single day and they cannot buy it. It's a different thing. It's how you say things, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it every single time. At that point, my friend, you have a customer. He convinced himself, and at that point, we had that people wanting to put money on and wanting to be partnered with me in what he's doing. Why? Because I'm not the interested one. So at first, let's think about it briefly. We meet with guys that works for the government. They have that big point, and we don't have anything in common with their business, just an idea. And we end up being probably partners, sending them to China to check with the government because they want to change everything because of us, and wanting to put money on me, just following these steps. This is something that, of course, you are not going to have to study. You don't have to take notes about this, but just see the video a couple of times, 3 times. Listen what I'm saying, how do I'm saying, everything I do, and then practice. Practice with your friend, with your family, whoever. But if you manage to be all the time talking in a negative way, but in a different way, as I explained, you are going to have them because they're curious, they want to put money, they know that even if you are saying like, don't buy me because it's hard to blah, 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 they are going to want it more because you're telling them no. It's the same thing as I told you every single time and every single video. See you in the next video.